back to Hawaii Turo. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. If this is your first time watching the stream, this is your first time on my channel. I create this channel and this stream to help you grow your Turo business and understand everything there is to know about Turo, right? So this stream usually goes for about 1 to 3 hours. And if you're watching this on the replay, hopefully there are some gems for you somewhere down the line in the 2 hours. You can skip to that, or you can just watch me all the way through. I have no idea where this stream is going to go. Basically, it's kind of like Q&A. So we'll get the questions. And yeah, if anybody's watching already, just let me know where you're from, how many cars you have, and we will go from there. Or I can talk about I give a little bit about how I started. I'll go by a little bit how I started. So I started back in 2017. I had one car. It was my Uber car. I had no idea I was going to do this full time. It was insane. Like it was, crazy stuff. The money that I was making, I just kept on adding and adding and adding. And as you see right now, I have, this is a little bit, I have more than that. But that right there, I have like 5,300 trips. I know, it's crazy, right? Let me know how many trips you have right now, and let me know when you started, right? But one day, you will get to that. A lot of people can. But yeah, if you didn't know, I'm from Hawaii, and this is basically grew up in Hawaii. Oh, hey, sorry, I don't have my Facebook stuff turned on yet. Give me 1 second. Oh, hey, Noah. Hey, how's it going? And Raven, yeah. Hey, how's it going, Raven? And one more thing. When I go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I have a Turo Facebook group. So if anybody wants to talk Turo, with just fellow people, I have it pinned in the live chat on my Facebook group. And let's see what you say. You're trying to get an LLC started. Hey, man. Excuse me. Hey, man, have you gone through a total? Have you gone through a total loss? How was the process? I have not gone through a total loss. I have not. But from what I've read over the years, right? I don't know what step are you? Did you already start the process with the claim and then wait for the claims person to call you and set up that way, get someone to come out and check to appraise your car and all that? Is that where you're at in there? And hey, how's it going, James? But yeah, Ryan, let me know where you're at in the process. We can go from there. Let's see. Who's this? Hey, Noah. See, I searched the market for Hawaii, and it looks really saturated. That is true. Will I even get bookings if I jumped in now? Kind of scared. I won't get any bookings due to the many listings there are. Yeah, I think when I talked to you last time, man, it is really saturated. So I forget what kind of car you have, but yeah, regular sedans are going for about $30 a day right now. I know. And then that's before Turo's cut, right? That's before that. So I know. It's like, right now I have my prices higher than that. And most of my 17 car fleet is just sitting. Today was an interesting day, actually. I had about like 3 or 4 cars take it back. I had 5 cars get booked today. But that was like a rare, it hasn't been doing that for a while. But yeah, it ain't easy right now. Hopefully it change very soon. But yeah, it is. What are your goals? What are you trying to make, daily or monthly on the car that you have? I don't remember. We'll go from there. Let's see. So Ryan, I've heard it was a pain to deal with Turo, to deal with the total loss. Just want to see your experiences. I am not in the process. Thankful. I am just curious. Yeah, Ryan, one of the good things, like I said, I've never had it before. So, but yeah, a lot of people, I've seen all kinds of issues. Just recently, an issue they basically only was awarding 5/8 of what the car was worth, which I'm like, seriously? But I heard that's kind of insurance companies in general, not all the time that they're paying you, or at least they attempt to, at least the very first time, to pay you what the car is worth. But thankfully, hopefully, I never have that issue. And hopefully, no one that's listening or anybody has issue, but, it happens, right? There's nothing you can do about that, right? Hopefully, you can use the other person's insurance in total loss. That would be, the best thing to do. But, who knows, right? Let's see what we got. So if I spend $4,000 on a car and list it, I want to break even into half a year at least. A 4,000 on a car. I mean, where are you? What kind is a 4,000? You know, I mean, where can you get a $4,000 car right now in this market? That's what I want to know. I'm assuming that car is probably like right at the end of the, of what Turo accepts, 12 years. So that car, you're probably looking at what? I mean, $30 max, probably less than that. Probably like 25. I mean, before Turo's cut, after Turo's cut, what is that like? 20 at best. I mean, auction. Okay. So we're looking at $20 a day. If it's booked every single day, 600 plus whatever the fees you can get. I mean, does that sound good to you? I don't know, but yeah, but like I said, I think it's gonna pick up anyway. It's gonna go up, but yeah, there are so many cars. What was it? Oh, hey Milton, how's it going? Facebook, didn't see that. Yeah, I know. I look at the market all the time. Like every single day, I look on the market, and I try, and I'm just always curious. How many cars are not showing up or are showing up? It just I know Hawaii. It's totally changed. But you know what? It's gonna change because when it changed back in April, May, no one thought that what was gonna happen over the next 3 months was gonna happen, right? So it came out of nowhere. So it could happen again. It will happen. This is not gonna be the norm, right? It's gonna go up. Who knows how far up, but it's gonna go up. But we're gonna know, right? In the next month and a half, we are gonna know what this Hawaii market is gonna be. Simple as that. I think by Christmas we're gonna know. That's we're gonna get all those bookings. We're gonna see like how the bookings gonna go with the amount of supply is in this market. Maybe there's just too many cars here, and it's just But we will see. No, I'm saying pick up overall. I'm not just talking about like holiday travel. I mean, I do this full time. Holiday is only a couple months. I'm talking about just when people actually get back to start booking. January, February, just start booking for the future. Like from what I'm seeing, people are not really booking for the future, at least in Hawaii. Not many of them. The people who are booking, they're booking the really cheap cars or they're going to Hertz. So once people start booking for the future, that's what I want to see. So definitely it's going to speed it up because Christmas coming up, people are definitely booking for the future, but we will see. I would say, January 1st, I will be live streaming January 1st. By January 1st, we will know how this market's going to be. If I'm talking to you January 1st and there's still cars being booked for $30, that's going to be horrible. Then that's probably going to be close to the norm. I know. Hopefully that's not true. Hopefully it's wrong, right? But yeah, if anybody else listening for Hawaii, yeah. But like I said, pre-COVID, it wasn't that low. I mean, even like the convertible market, like I had at the time most of the Mustangs. Even now, my Mustangs are like pretty much the cheapest, and they're not booked all the time. So, like I said, I don't see a lot of people here. But yeah, if anybody else got any questions, just let me know. Let me know where you're from. But the Hawaii market every day, man. Trust me, I know. Oh, one person. Oh, Raven, I didn't even see that question. How much do you make a month on average? Yeah, see, are you talking about pre-COVID? Are you talking about, post-COVID, right? Because my pre-COVID numbers, my 2013 Nissan Altima was doing about almost $1,000 a month, right? That's kind of right around there, give or take. And my Mustangs were doing what were they doing? I want to say at least 14, 15, 16, something like that. And then it just got crazy and just started doing crazy numbers, right? So right now, it doesn't. This month is pretty much nothing, so I can't even count this month. Oh, are you from Wisconsin? Okay, hey, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, I bet it is slow, Edward. I think it is slow for everybody. And thanks for being a member. Okay. Godfather. Oh, hey, how's it going, Godfather? What do you do in your free time? Right now, I have a lot of free time, man. I'm just hanging out, really doing nothing. There's nothing much to do. I'm not really a beach person, so I don't know. Just hang out at home, really. Nothing much. But how's everybody else doing on this Friday? It's probably what's more like Friday night where everybody else is. It's only 2:00 in Hawaii right now. But in Wisconsin, I think it's like 6:00, 7. Might be dark already. I don't know. But if everybody can hit that like button, I say it all the time. You know, YouTube loves that engagement and get more people in here on this Friday. Yeah, you said it's dark. Okay. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, yeah. I bet it is dark. Yeah, it's as you see, it's sunny here. Yeah, with the sun coming in. Okay. I've never been to Wisconsin, but there is one thing that I do want to talk about. I've been doing. I don't know if you. Well, I have a new video that's actually coming up. It's actually just got done as I started this stream, so I'm gonna do it after. But I've been doing this thing on Facebook. I've been doing like a free review of like your listing. So I'm talking about it. That's pretty much what the video is about. Talk about like stuff that I had to, stuff I've been looking at. So if anybody wants to like a free review of their listing, if you're in the Facebook group, I would say everybody go to the Facebook group and just either post it in the group or DM me and I can go over that if anybody wants to do that. That's really what my newest video. It's pretty long. It's like 20 minutes long. I know it's 20-minute long video. I didn't even know it was gonna be that long. I was just talking, and when I finished, I looked at it. I was like, "Whoa!" It's like 22 minutes, and I took minutes off of it, but can't wait. That video is going up as soon as the stream is over. Let's see. Oh, you said it's cold in Wisconsin? Oh man, it's it's 80 degrees here, man. Hey, how's it going, real estate student? Are the best days behind us? I want to say no, but I knew from the start when all this craziness in the summer, that was not going to be the norm, right? There was no way. Like it just wouldn't be. I was hoping it would last longer, but that was never going to be the norm. So, oh, let's see. Did you start a business or you list on Turo? Oh, okay. Did you start a business or did you list on Turo as individual? I listed as an individual. I do have an LLC, which I'm assuming some other people do, but I do not have my LLC attached to my cars. That's something I don't have. It just I tried to. I really thought about it. At that time, I had my cars financed, and I couldn't anyway because you can't really put commercial insurance on financed cars, so that stopped me anyway. Now everything's paid off or mostly paid off. I could do it, but the cost, I didn't really want to do it. Maybe in the future, you know, because my goal was to get 25 cars. Like that was, if it was busy right now, I'll be adding more cars, but it's not. So there's no point in adding cars. So that's my plan. I mean, like, how many cars do you want to have eventually in this business? For me, it's 25. So 25 myself. I'm crazy. Do my deliveries on my scooter back that way. On my scooter back there, that's what I do. So let me know, like, how many cars do y'all want to get to? You know, when this market definitely goes back to the way that it should be. I have 17 cars right now. So 17, one car is not working. So, well, it is working, but it's not 16 cars. Let's see. I have a Range Rover. Do you think it's wise to use it as a pay? Oh, use it or pay a different car, or wise to use or get a different car. I mean, I've never had a Range Rover before. I mean, you're in Wisconsin. How long has it been on the platform? Like when did you start? Because I don't think I've talked to you before. Like, when did you start? Do you have data? Like, how's it been going? Because I don't know how it would rent where you're at. Okay. Yes, Godfather. Well, I have one lease that's not paid off, but yeah, 16 of 17 cars are paid off now. You didn't start yet. Okay. Yeah. So with that, you just got to look in your market and just see, you know, other Range Rovers, other vehicles like that, and just see. At first, you can just start off, if there are lots and lots of Range Rovers in your area, then you can just look at Range Rover and just see how many are actually booked, like a week out, a month out. But if there's only a little bit of Range Rovers in your area at all, you got to look at some other cars that are like comparable to that. Oh, hey, Access to Real Talk. How's it going? Let's see. So it started October 28th, and since then, my camera is only... Oh, okay. Your Camry has only been in my driveway 3 days. Nice. My BMW sat, but has its first rental going out Sunday for 5 days or 5. Okay, that's good. Kansas City. Okay, that's good. That is what's up. The Godfather. Do you buy them cash? You let them pay for themselves through profit? I've done both. Like when I first started, like all of my Mustangs and stuff, I did that through loans, and I, let them, let people renting pay for the cars month by month by month, and I did that for how 3.5 years. Then in the last year, I started just doing cash because my loans, my car notes were just getting too high. I was at a high of like $5,700 a month. That was just getting to be too much. But yeah, for here on out, for me, it's just going to be like cash. That's what I'm looking for. Cash cars. Oh yeah. It's almost 600. That's actually not my highest trip car. I have another car that has about 4 more trips. I didn't know that. I thought the other one was that. So yeah, in the next couple months, this month is so slow, probably won't get it, but probably the next couple months, I'm gonna have cars over 600. That's the truth. I know it's crazy though. Not everybody's going to get there because of way people drive and way people drive, right? Total loss and all that. I haven't had it. Hopefully I never do. But I do have plenty of Mustangs over like 400, 500. But yeah, let's see. Let me know where everybody's from. I see we got like at least 10 people in here. Let me know where you're from and how many cars you got, if you haven't already said. See, Edward, what's the slowest month? See, that all depends where you're located, right? I can only speak for Hawaii. So I wouldn't know. I know for Hawaii, the slowest months is usually November, which is this month, and March. But that's Hawaii. That's definitely not going to be where some other people are at. Let's see. Where are you getting the best deals on cars from? Well, if you're looking for the best deals, I'm probably not the person to ask, because I definitely do not have any kind of a hookup. I definitely don't. Hertz Car Sales is where I got a lot of my cars from back when I first started. Literally like 5 cars I got from them. Other than that, was either I was buying brand new or dealerships. And I bought 1 car off the Facebook market, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not the car guy that knows where all the deals are. I can tell you that much. I wish I was. I've never been to an auction. So if you have access to auctions, you got the hookup. You got the one up. I don't have that. I think you do have it. Yeah, you do have auction capability. Let's see. Is Turo biased towards the renter or the host in your opinion? It's a good question. I actually think I saw this actually on Facebook. To be honest, I think they're biased towards themselves. Like they will collect from both sides as much as they can, right? That's my opinion. Like there's no bias on one side. I mean, you might be on one side, especially on the guest side. You think it's on the host, but no, it's really they're biased to themselves. Oh, hey, Kate. How's it going? I don't know if I talked to you before, but I think you're in New York. Let me know how many cars you got and when you started. Okay. How much is insurance in Turo? Oh, you said you haven't started yet. Turo has different plans, right? So just depending on which plan, how much risk you want to take, if you want to deal with a deductible or not. So I mean, they can take as much as 40%. They can take as low as 10%. Really, if you go commercial, it's like 7.5. But I ain't gonna talk about that. Basically, the 10%. So it all depends. I usually recommend if you're first starting and you don't really know how to go after renters, 75-25. That 60-40 plan is really hard to make money, in my opinion. I mean, is there anybody in here on the 60-40 plan? If you are, let me know how that's working for you. Are you still making some money? Oh, and hey, Tiffany. Okay, let me see. Let's see what else. And if anybody can, where are we? Yeah. So if anybody just new here, just let me know where you're located and where you're watching from, because we all would like to know. We got people from like all over the world usually. If you didn't know, I'm from Hawaii. If anybody didn't know, that's where I'm at. Let's see what we got. And I'm also curious, how is everybody's, November going besides being in Hawaii? How's everybody else's November going? Because everybody in Hawaii knows what November is here. Okay. Let's see. I'm on a 60/40 plan with Get Around. Okay. Okay. I don't know too much about that. They charge a lot more, okay, for daily rentals than what I get on Turo. I have 2 cars that Turo declined because of accident history. Okay. How's Get Around working for you? I know nothing about that. Yeah. Like, how was like the claims? Have you had any claims with them? Yeah. Because they don't have Get Around in Hawaii. They do not. So all I have here is Turo. So what plan is everybody on that's watching? He says 60/40. I'm on the 90/10 plan because, I take the most risk. I'm okay with that. No claims. Okay, no claims. The contact list so far not so good as of experience. What happened? You said so good. Okay. How many trips do you have with them? But everything I heard from Get Around is, I heard their claims process is, I don't even remember. Did they say it's better than Turo or wait? Anything got to be better than Turo, right? I mean, their claims is pretty bad. Oh, their customer service is better. That's what it is. Customer service. So if you haven't, let me know where you're from and let me know how many cars you have on the platform. Okay. One car I have twice surrendered it and returned it. So safety. Oh, safe. Okay, safety returned it. Oh, okay. Oh, so they got it. Okay. That could be irritating or more than irritating for that matter. Okay. Let me see. I do have a question for everybody. This is about my new video that's going to come out. Well, come on after this. What is your mileage set on your, on your cars? Oh, hey Alfonso, how's it going? Oh, Tuscaloosa. Okay. Oklahoma. Okay. I don't think I've had someone from Oklahoma. Maybe once. Okay. When did you start? And how many cars do you have? Okay. The minimum 200. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I recommend for everybody. 1 month ago. Okay, the 200, right? Because like a year and a half ago or something, it was like 100. That was what everybody did, and you can charge for mileage overages. So people were making bank off of this. But now, it's 200. And when I see people put like 300, 400, and people put like unlimited, I'm like, why? Like, it doesn't really, its depreciation is crazy. Unless you got a car that's like 10 plus, 10 years old and, the miles doesn't really matter at all. But other than that, man, doesn't really make sense because, people are going to go on road trips, right? All it takes is like what? One trip to put like 2,000 miles in like less than a week. And you're like, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. You said mileage is 200, but I've had to end renters because they were putting 100 miles a day on, for a month. How did you? What do you mean in a renter? What is that? What did you go and just repo a car for mile? Yeah, that part. Yeah, definitely. That's basically what I one of the things I go over when I do my my free coaching. I think you just came here, but I do my free. I do like a free review coaching just of your listings, and that's one of the things that I definitely look at. Put it in the extras. I say at least $40 a day, but that's just a rolling number. You can just until you find out and see, if people are abusing it or not, go up, right? I've seen you can go as high as $100 per day, not trip. If you're doing trip, at least $200 per trip, something like that, if not 300. Oh, I see what you mean. Make car. Oh, because they were extending. Okay, I got you. I got you. Hey, Jenny, how's it going? I see what you mean. Yeah, that's one thing. Tracking the miles. They're putting on 100 miles per day. Yeah, they're driving a lot. I mean, we're 100 miles a day. I don't know where do tourists. Was it a tourist or was it a local? Like, I'm curious. I'm assuming that it was possibly a local. Let's see, Godfathers. Can you do per mile like $1 per extra? You could before like a year ago, year and a half ago. Yes, you could. You could put whatever you want for the most part. But they changed all that and they put it 200, and you can't do that anymore. I know a lot of people stopped renting on Turo because of this right here. This stopped making Turo profitable, right? So that's why when I see people 300, 400, 500, 600, and I tell them, right, in the long run, if people are really driving like that, you're going to be losing so much money on the back end. Like, and you're going to think you're making all this money right now, but years down the road, when you try to sell that car, oh man, especially if it's like a finance, just imagine financing, for I don't know, whatever. Let's do a 3-year finance. Just imagine that in 3 years, you bought the car brand new and it has like, 90,000 miles on it. Just imagine the negative on that when you try to just sell it. It's crazy, right? I mean, I don't even think about that number, but that number is crazy. Okay, and you said it was a local. Yeah, I figured that. It's probably doing some kind of gig economy thing with it. Exactly. I actually got a little story about the gig economy. I had somebody rent one of my cars, and this woman, she was using it for, what was it? For Postmates or something. And she actually delivered my food. Yeah, I went down there. I talked to her. I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, you can do this. And actually, you could not. And funny thing is that she rented another car for me that I didn't really look at the miles, but I looked at it, after. I was like, she put like 13 or 1,400 miles on my car in like, what was it? A week? A little more than a week or less than a week? It was crazy. This is in Hawaii, mind you. Okay. Yeah, I think 200 is crazy. People like, yeah, taking my 2-day trips to surrounding cities and stacking. Yeah, I know. Yeah, when they did that 200, man, a lot of people left because just imagine, 200 miles is like what, 6,000 miles a month? That's insane. Like, that's not sustainable. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. It should be 100 and charge for over. And even 100 a day is kind of like, that was like the, people were doing every single day. That's even too much. Would you ever get a C7 Corvette convertible? Are you saying for personal? Are you saying for Turo? For Turo, no ways. Personal? I don't know. Personal, I don't know. But definitely not for... I would not put a car like that on for Turo. I'm not really a fan of that. Those kind of cars, they attract different people. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Let's see what you got. Axis of real talk. I just had a renter use my car for Uber Eats, and he went over the included miles and left dog hair everywhere. Okay, so you charge him for, what is it, $150 for the pet fee, which if you take, close-up photos, you're going to get that. And I'm assuming how much over? But the thing is, if your car is really cheap, your car is like $30 or $20 a day, you're not getting much for overages. It might only be like 15 cents a mile, which is nothing, right? Like what is your mileage over? It's like, how much did you get paid off of that? Or what was it per mile? I bet you it wasn't much. But that's another way. That's what they did. They changed all that. Oh, Nama. Oh, hey, was it Nama? I can't even say your name. I'm gonna say Nam. I can't say your name. I don't want to destroy it. I think I already. How's it going? Okay. So if everybody can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement, and let's try and get to 20 people. That would be great. Oh, what'd you say? Okay. Yep. So he paid for $40 for 140 over, and he had to pay 150 pet fee. Okay. I mean, that adds up. I mean, that's good. I mean, I don't know how many use. Okay, it was 140 miles over. And exactly. What is that? I mean, that's 50. Yeah, that's like, okay. So your car was more than like $30 a day then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like 30 cents a mile. Okay, well, imagine if that car was only like $20 a day, just to be super low. I'm curious, what kind of car was it? Like what? Because I mean, he's not gonna get no C7 and do a C7 for like Uber Eats. That's just crazy. Like what kind of car? So Godfather, what happens if a renter refuses to pay fees? Well, that's not up to you. That's Turo. That's Turo goes after them, or they'll kick them off. Turo won't ever use it again. But either way, you get paid for that, so it has nothing to do with you. Can I increase the price per mile extra? Yeah, you can't. If we were talking a year and a half ago, 100%. But they changed all that. You can't do that. That's unfortunate, right? It's set from whatever the price of your car is. So if it's $200, then I think that's $1, and then it just goes down and down and down and down and down to basically nothing. Let's see what you got. And you said in Kansas City, I'm getting $46 a day for a 2013 Camry, and that's what's the car. Okay, well, okay, and it was a local. I mean, that's not bad of a price. I mean, that's kind of okay. Well, that's probably Really, there's no way around to get from renting people like that, really, right? I mean, you can only screen so much in this Turo business. If you screen too much, your metrics are going to drop, and Turo's not going to like that, and you'll get emails and stuff like that. So it's really hard to screen. Because if anybody's here is screening people, like literally denying or either canceling or just denying a request, both of those hurt you. They hurt you your cancellation fee, and it hurt you your acceptance rate. That's a cancellation fee. That's a cancellation rate, right? It hurts you both ways. If you look in your performance tab, you're going to see all those percentages, and you got to keep those percentages at certain levels, or Turo will kick you off the app. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, facts. So we go. Oh, hey, Sarah. We got a lot of people from Facebook today. Hey, how's it going? If anybody didn't know, I go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you join my Turo Facebook group, which I have it pinned in the live chat, you'll get this. You'll get it there. And you'll probably get the notification there because YouTube has weird ways on how they send out notifications. You'll guarantee get it on Facebook. That's a fact. 100%. Okay. Let's see. And how was everybody's bookings for this? I should say for this week. How did everybody do? Right. Like I said earlier, for me, my week is pretty slow. My month is probably, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm always going to make a video on it because I do every month, but my month is pretty bad. Like it could be better, way better. Okay. Let me see. Then if anybody hasn't said in the live chat, let me know where you're from and let me know how many cars you have. We all would like to know. I know I saw Oklahoma. Oh, I saw Wisconsin. And obviously a lot of people here from Hawaii, Kansas City. Okay, let's see. I had someone booked for Christmas, but now I want to go on vacation. Oh, yeah, vacation. I know that's a whole nother thing, man. I know that. That's the decision. I mean, is that your only booking on your cars? Like, is that the only one? I mean, in how many days is it? I mean, I don't. Can you set it up for remote? I don't know if you said it's airport, so probably. Can you leave it in the garage? Well, I don't know how many days you're leaving before that. So yeah. Oh, Jenny, you're 100% booked. Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Oh, Dallas. Okay. Dallas, Texas. Okay. And you said, okay, only one booking for a week. Okay. Well, man, it all depends. If you want that money, I don't know what your rate is for a week. Are you giving discounts for a week? I mean, if this is a discounted booking, that might make you want to do that, make you want to cancel. Speaking of discounts, something I can talk about. is everybody using discounts? Like especially like when you're using automatic pricing, are you using discounts at the same time? Hey, how's it going, Caesar? How's it? Say, hey there, back at it, huh? Yeah, I'm from the DC area. Booked out the rest of the month. Nice. With 4 cars, it's been a good month. Can't complain. I am jealous of you. I am definitely. I wish that was me. I need to move to DC. I need to pack up, ship my cars to DC so I can be your competition. I'm coming. What'd you say again? Is Turo Airbnb more profitable for you? I mean, it's just different. I mean, I mean, per unit and per car. It all depends on the time. There was times when what? Yeah, there were times I was doing like $3,000 per unit, in a month, right? And my rent was can be as low as 1,200 to one was actually almost 19. So it kind of they're not that far off. They're really not. I don't think so. At least the way I was doing it. Just the thing is, can you add more cars or more condos? You can add more cars, right? But cars, you're more seen. With Airbnb, you're not as seen, right? You can spread that out. Okay, so you said no discount. Oh, hey, how's it going, Melvin? I didn't even say hi to you. Yeah, okay, no discounts. Yeah. Okay, so you said you have 10% for 7, 15% for a month. Okay. So how was your the reason why I say that because a lot of people they don't have their prices low, and then they forget about the discounts. The discounts just makes it really low, and you get these really long bookings, and you're like, oh, you're happy, but then the pay is really low, especially for an automatic pricing, and you don't set the minimum. That automatic pricing will go like as low as what your whole market is. And if you're dropping all the way to the bottom, and then you have your discounts, and then you're getting booked like crazy, and you're happy, but you're not making that much money because the discounts are just taking so much. Let's see. You said so far I'm upset on how difficult Turo can be for new people. Yeah, I mean Turo, it's a lot of stuff. Like in all these Facebook groups that I've just recently joined and the issues that they're having. I mean, it's even the people who DM me all the time, like pretty much almost every single day, somebody's DMing me about some kind of issue they're dealing with Turo. I mean, it's crazy. Like it is crazy. I'll switch places with you by the spring, summer. Wait, I forgot about the weather in DC. What's the weather in DC right now? I don't even, I'm assuming, what's this, they say Wisconsin was really cold. So I'm assuming it's cold there. I mean, it's 80 degrees right now. I'm actually sweating right now. So maybe the lights too, but it's hot. It's 80 something degrees right now. Yeah. See, I have a pilot who booked. Okay, I have a pilot who booked with me. Has a schedule. His schedule. With me. His schedule has changed a lot. Decided to pay for his Uber to the vehicle instead of a delivery. When he arrives, I'll help him with the change. Okay, let me read it one more time. Okay, you decide to pay for his Uber. Okay, I see. If you're going to try and change that delivery stuff, it needs to be changed before the trip starts. Because once the trip starts, you can't change it. Just remember that. Because once it starts, the only thing you can change is the return. And even that, it gets kind of wonky and stuff trying to change it. At least with me, it's happened so many times. Let's see. Can you go over advantage of using automatic pricing? That's going to be a really short answer. I don't really see the advantage of it, to be honest. I mean, not really. I mean, I've seen it work. I mean, I'm not saying good or bad. Like I've seen it like in the Hawaii market when this market was dropping like crazy because everybody was canceling. I saw what the automatic pricing was doing to all the cars. It was just dropping and dropping, and this was like basically on a daily. Literally, I was looking at it, it was dropping every single day, like $5 to $10. That's what it was doing. So I'm assuming on the other side, it would go up as well. But who knows? But I know that whatever your floor is, it is definitely going to be there. Like if there's a lot of cars on there, it's the minimum is going to be super, super low. That much I can tell you if you are doing automatic pricing. That's exactly. That's why I'm not a fan of automatic pricing. I mean, unless you're setting like your minimum at like the minimum that you really want to go to, not with automatic, then yeah, use it. But if you just turn off the minimum and they go like as low as the market as everybody else in your market's going, I mean, and you got your discount set, what is it like 10% for 3 days and then what 15% for a month? I mean, that's so low. So we got. Please tell everyone not to throw their prices to the ground. Know what your car is truly worth on the market, and let's get rid of the cars under $40 a day. People say $20, $30 on scooters. Or people pay $20, $30 on scooters. Yeah, I mean, I wish everybody wouldn't, but as more and more cars get on the platform and more cars are available, and people put their new cars on there, they see that and they go below. I mean, usually when those cars are going that low, it's because it's oversaturated. That's really, it's just, I mean, the barrier to get into this business is so low. You could just have a car and put it on there, right? It just, what can you do? I mean, it just, hope all those cars get booked and you get booked, at the price that you want to get booked at. It sucks, but, it is what it is. Okay. Do you know what factors into automatic pricing? Yeah, I don't know everything about. I just know I watched it this summer, especially towards the end, and what it did. It even actually when it was really busy here, automatic pricing. Maybe maybe automatic pricing cars are already booked, but definitely when it was falling, I definitely saw like how do I know it was automatic pricing? Because there were hundreds and hundreds of cars automatically just dropping because I was having my prices like right at that that minimum level. Like at the end of the summer, the minimum level was like $75. And like every few days, I had to keep dropping it like $5, like $10 because hundreds and hundreds of cars were all of a sudden cheaper than mine. Like that's not people doing it. That's automatic pricing bringing down all of those cars. That's how I know. Like that's as much as I know about automatic pricing. Okay. And you say I keep my rates fixed and I hold on on a new price. Always gets booked last minute. Yeah, I mean that's normally I mean you keep your price not like super high. Yeah, you get booked last minute. But if it is so saturated like how it is in Hawaii right now, I mean like the search parameters only show 200 cars. So if your car okay, let's go last minute. If anybody didn't know, when people are searching for cars like within the day, book instantly is automatic. Like it's already clicked on. So a lot of people, if they don't know the app and they don't know about that, that's going to be on automatic. So if you don't have book instantly like 1-2 hours or regardless, if you don't have it at all, right? So if it's like 1-2 hours, your cars won't even show up. So they're doing that last minute booking stuff. They're only going to see those cars. And right there, if you are, let's say you have book instantly on, but you're outside at 200, they're not going to see your cars unless they click the map. If they click the map, they'll see all the cars, at least, well, a lot of the cars in the area. But if they're just going off what Turo shows them and you're like 201, you're not going to get booked, even if it is high and you're waiting. Trust me, I see it. Like I look at this every single day. And if you go right now, if you go do a search in your market, like look for like an hour and a half from now, do it an hour and a half from now. And if you have a car sitting and just look at that and see if it says like 200 plus at whatever price that you put it at, and your price is higher than that, you're not going to be seen. So that's what I got from that. Let's see, Caesar. You mean electric scooter rentals? What did I mess something up when I? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, yeah. They're paying $20, $30 for electric scooter rentals, and they're paying that's so close. Trust me. Okay, you compare your prices to Hertz. Okay. See, my thing with Hertz is I hear that a lot. My thing with Hertz is just comparing your prices to Hertz. It just, I mean, there's so many more fees with Turo. Like if you're comparing your price with Hertz after if you're calculating the Turo fees, everything that the guest is paying, right? If that number right there to Hertz, which means your price is like really like what 30, what is it like? What is it, like 30% less? If that's how you're looking at it, but other than that, I don't really compare that. There are people who want Hertz cars and people who want Turo cars. That's my opinion. To me, they're two different things. I mean, a Turo car is not a Hertz car. I mean, unless it's like a brand new car, but most people, it's like more on the used side, right? But that's just my opinion. And plus, if I had a choice for a Hertz car or a Turo car, I'd go Hertz all day. I'm pretty sure most people would. Who wants to deal with Turo and all that stuff, Okay. Alfonso. There's a 2020 Malibu listed on my market for $160 a day. Damn. Wow. Is it just something they did for a couple days? Like, what is it like for the next month? Because that is really high. Like, who's gonna book a Malibu? A Malibu. That should be like a Corvette rate or a Camaro or something. Yeah, no trips. Yeah, there are some people on Turo that just put cars in there just to have them on there, not really trying to get them rented. They put them really, really high because no one's gonna book that. Because remember, Turo's fees, the trip fees and all their fees, and if they get the insurance, they're paying over $200 for that car. How much do you think that car costs at Hertz? Right? How much? How much do you think it costs? It probably costs like what, $50? Okay, with all the fees that Hertz has, maybe 60, 70. I mean, this is more probably on the high end. So it would just go there. There's no point. And then you ain't got to deal with Turo, getting hit with cleaning fees or all this other stuff. So, but yeah, let's see. If anybody didn't hit that like button, hit that like button. YouTube loves that engagement. I know I say it a lot, but they really do. And if you haven't told me where you are located and how many cars you have, let me know. A lot of people have. Let's see what we got. And if anybody didn't know, but I think the people who just came on now, I have a new video that's going to be, well, it would already be up now, but it's like 20 minutes long. I know, it's kind of crazy, but it's going to go up as soon as I get this. So I'm done with the stream. It's going to go up. Okay. Oh, yeah, you see you have 10 cars. Okay, 10 cars in Detroit. Okay. Oh, yeah, you are in. How's the weather in Detroit, right? Let's see. DC is cold. Wisconsin's cold, so I can just imagine Detroit's probably cold as well. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Huh. Well, it's about to snow? Or is it snow? Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah. That does not sound good. A storm. Yeah. Probably a snowstorm, I'm assuming. But yeah. Doesn't sound good. And storm and renting out cars and yeah. Yeah, that's have fun with that. I know. Oh man. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. Well, if we got anybody new, what was that? Oh, hey CL, how's it going? From Facebook, Riverside, California, new to Turo. I'm about to list my first car. Oh, nice. Okay, what kind of car is it? He needs snow brushes. Oh yeah. I remember those things. When I would go to Kansas in the wintertime, yeah, they'll put it on the cars on Hertz. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Alfonso, someone is renting my vehicle for an out-of-state trip. There might be a snowstorm. Anything you recommend? Yeah, I don't really have experience with. Yeah, I don't really have experience with that. You're not renting my car and going out of state. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, how do you know they're going on an out-of-state trip? Did they tell you or something? Yeah, I really don't know. Okay. Okay, you got 2019 Ford Fiesta. Yeah, okay. And you said you have, okay. Well, I would say as soon as you list it, before you go live, turn off the or snooze it or whatever, or just don't turn off automatic pricing, because automatic pricing is going to make it super cheap at the beginning, just to let you know. And I would say, well, everybody, but I definitely, if you're literally just about to put up a listing, my newest video that's going to come out as soon as I finish this up, I would say watch that video, because in that video, I'm talking about that I'm going over people's listing for free. And I've been doing that on Facebook for the last week. And I'm talking about, stuff like that, and it will help you out. Or if you want me to go over, well, actually, you know what? You are in my Facebook. Post when you do finish it up, post your listing, and then I can give you like some advice. So. Oh, they told, okay. Oh, good. Somebody else is telling you, because like I said, I'm in Hawaii, so I don't know nothing about all that. Let's see. I had an out-of-state trip. They worked out well. Some had unpaid tolls, which I was okay. Oh, you said I'm an experienced Airbnb host, so okay, I'm Paul. Okay. Well, Airbnb. I don't know if you know that I did Airbnb for almost 5 years, from like 2015 to basically March 2020. So I do know I had at the end I had about 7 condos that I was subleasing and doing everything myself. So I definitely do know that Airbnb life. But congrats on Turo. I mean, I don't know if you knew about Turo like in the summertime. That was the time to get into it. Crazy busy in the summer. I quit Airbnb because of when Hawaii shut down, right? There's no tourists. And technically there's still not that many tourists here now. So yeah, but I just don't want to get back into it. I'm not really in the mood to do that. And dealing with all the state, they're trying to change policy and stuff. It just, to me, cars is good enough right now. Maybe in the future, but we'll see. Or maybe I get into something else. I don't know. Maybe this YouTube channel will blow up. I have like 50,000 subscribers, and I'm doing YouTube full time. I don't know. Who knows? I would stress more to everyone about the moment you go live to pause so that you can to listen. Okay, yeah. I'll see. Okay, yeah. That's it. That's exactly. Like, wait, just don't go live yet. Just get all the stuff set up and then go live. Because if you get a booking like instantly like that, it's because you have automatic pricing turned on, and with all of the default discounts, it's going to be so low. Because I've had people, like I've seen people, sorry about that. I've seen people and they were like, oh, they're all stressed, they're all crazy. Like they got all these bookings and like, I want to cancel. This is not the price that I want, right? So, yeah. Oh, thanks, Alfonso. We'll see, man. The algorithm doesn't really like me that much, but we will see. I want to get up to, I don't know. I mean, that silver play. That's what I would love. If anybody don't know what that is, once you reach 100,000 subscribers, YouTube sends you like that silver play button. That would be nice. But I got a long way to go. So yeah, a long way to go. Oh, and thanks guys on Facebook. Yeah, thank you. But we'll see. And if you didn't know, my background in like all this tech camera stuff was literally zero. Literally, I didn't know anything about doing all this stuff. I don't know if you watch my first 30 videos. To me, it's kind of like cringeworthy. I mean, you can watch it if you want to. Watch like my very first video. Actually, it was me sitting in a different kind of chair, but it was not like this. I can tell you that much. It's like, wow. It's crazy. But okay. Let's see. Am I on TikTok? I have never been on TikTok in my entire life. So I know nothing about TikTok. I do have an Instagram though. Yeah, I do have an Instagram. It's like, what is it? It's like Hawaii. What is it? Hawaii _ Turo 1. I'll just do it right now. See, that's my IG. TikTok is the bomb. I just did Instagram. I just posted a reel on Instagram earlier today to do something else. I mean, that just oh thanks, Diamond. Hey Diamond. Oh, thanks. Oh, is it Diamond? Yeah, it is Diamond. Yeah. What electric scooter do I own? I own two scooters. One I own at the if you've been watching for 6 months or 6 months plus, at first I was using a Wide Wheel Pro, but that's giving me some issues, braking issues. So I got a what's it called I just like yeah, I got a nine bot. Am I talking? Sorry, a Segway 9 bot. That's what I have right now. It's pretty good. I use it every day, so it is good. Oh, said TikTok is like cat. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. Maybe I will. But yeah, Diamond. If you're thinking about, I don't know what how your delivery stuff is or how you get to your cars and move them and stuff. Yeah, if it's like not like a wide range, yeah, a scooter would work. Like all of my stuff is within 2 miles, so I'm okay with using that to go all over the place. But if you're like your range is like 10, 20 miles, do all that, yeah, it's not gonna work. For me, it works. Waikiki is only 2 miles long, so okay. But have I talked to you before, Diamond? I don't know. If I haven't talked to you, let me know where you're located, how many cars you have, because I don't. Oh, your first Turo trip starts on Tuesday. Oh, congrats. Okay. Did you just find my channel? Unless I'm forgetting, I don't remember if I talked to you before. I do talk to a lot of people. Okay, so you are okay. Good. Okay. How long have you been watching my channel? Oh yeah. I've been pretty crazy in the Facebook groups. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's lots of Facebook groups now. A year ago, there was way less Facebook groups. Okay. Well, hopefully I helped you out, get you started. Okay. First trip. Where are you located? Yeah. Okay. Florida. Okay. Yeah. I feel a lot of people from Florida. Okay. Lots of people. And Tampa. Okay. Oh, that it right there. Okay. Well, do you? I don't know. Did you send me like your listing at all? Because I know I looked at so many people's listing in the last 3 or 4 days. Did you ever send me your listing? Because if you didn't send me your listing, I do have a Turo Facebook group, and you can you can join. It's growing. We talk Turo, of course. You can send me your listing, and I'm doing like a free review of people's listings. Just so you know, I've been doing that. Yeah, I've been doing that for what, like the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know how many people I've looked at. 100? I don't know. I looked at a lot of people, but yeah, if you want to do that, I have a video coming out later today. As soon as the stream is over, I'm gonna go live. Well, I have to upload it, but I'm basically talking about that, like when you first start, how to set up your listing. The video is like 20 minutes long. I had no idea it was gonna be that long, but it is 20 minutes long. Let's see. Can I hit you up on IG? I have a channel would like to interview you. Interested? That's a good. What kind of? I mean, you can hit me up on IG. I don't know what kind of stuff you do, but I do have an. If you saw that Hawaii_Turo1, I just started that IG, by the way, not too long ago. But okay, yeah, hit me up over there. Okay. And what is like you say you have a channel? You have a channel on. Well, I can't click right here because I'm live. But what is your channel about? Oh, Divine Timing. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. What's the best tracker? This is a question that I get often as well. I mean, for me, what I would say, at least at minimum, have like Bouncie or Vinks. But in reality, I would say you need to have like a hardwired tracker or a car that already comes with a tracker. What kind of car do you have, Divine Timing? Because your car could already have this stuff already, and you just got to call and turn it on. So that's usually what I say when people are looking for kind of car to get. I would tell them to get a car that's like the OnStar service, right? That's one. Nissan has the Nissan Connect services. Kia has like a UVO. I think it's literally called UVO. I would mess with Hyundai's right now. I think Honda's has something, and Toyotas have some. I don't know what they're called. I think they're on certain models, but yeah, if you let me know what kind of car you have, because OnStar covers a wide range of cars, right? So you have a 2018. Okay, you have a 2018 and 2021 Nissan. Okay, so I have a 2021 Nissan, but do you have an SOS button on the top? Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you look up in the car, it's like a red thing that you can press and it will call. If it doesn't have that, it does not have Nissan Connect services. I found out the hard way. I bought a 2021 Nissan Versa, and it has the Nissan Connect and Nissan services. It's two different things. It's not the same. I don't know why it's called basically the same thing, but it's not. So you got to have the SOS thing to do it. If you have the SOS thing, just set up. I think just press it and talk. Actually, you have to call a number or something. Basically, just press it. They'll put you over to the number, whatever, and just turn that on. That is your GPS lock and unlock. You don't need no tracker. Simple as that. Okay, if there's no red button, that means you don't have it. Yeah, okay, that means you don't have it. So in that case, yeah, either at least a Bouncie that goes to the OBD port, but you can pull those out, right? So going like hardwire, like a Viper, Gold Star, those are the things. I'm actually looking into Viper to put in my Mustangs eventually. That's what, like my 7 Mustang, pretty much all my cars that I don't have hardwired stuff, I do plan on putting Viper in all of my cars. And in Hawaii, that was like $400 a car. Okay, Diamond. I don't know, Diamond. Yeah, just hit me up on IG. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Divine. And where are you located? How many cars do you have? Okay, yeah. Okay, he said okay. He's using a drone mobile. It includes GPS, remote lock unlocking for $11 a month. But if you can do the install yourself, it gets. If you can do the install yourself, it can get really. Oh, you get really pricey. What do you? You mean it costs a lot to get it installed? Is that what you're saying? Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta. Okay. Okay. And how long? Yeah. So definitely in Atlanta, I would get hardwired 100%. I'll be going to Viper 2 Mara, wherever whatever business that does the Viper stuff. I would just go Viper, Gold Star. Like now, I would not be renting cars without trackers. Like I would not. Definitely not in Atlanta. That's the truth. But there are other ones. This is just what I know for the most part. But there are other ones. Not the only one. But if you are looking at any more other Nissans, don't buy any Nissan until you see that SOS button on there. I would not. Just don't do it. Do you leave the car at a location or do you meet the person? Well, for me, my setup, which has been my setup since 2017, I meet everybody. So I have this spot that's kind of like on the side of the road, but it's kind of like a loading zone for like a condominium. That's where I do my stuff at. It's like an unofficial loading zone because, it's actually a red. It's like a red. The curb is red, but it's like a loading zone. That's where I've been since the beginning. Okay, you said okay. Drone is a competitor to Viper. Okay, okay. So yeah, I mean that's what I recommend to people because that's what I'm gonna put. Is Viper. Okay, how many did I say? How many trips do you have, Divine? Divine Timing. Oh, it does. Oh, it Viper integrates into car sync. See, I've never used car sync. I know it's good. I've someone showed me some interface on it. I see some stuff, but I just haven't done it. Eventually, I don't know. Maybe I will. You say you're starting next week. Hopefully, I didn't miss that. Did you say you were starting? No, I didn't. That was somebody else. Okay, that's good. Did you already make your listing? Because yeah, if you did, well, if you already made your listing, I would say check out, or whenever you do make your listing. I just set it up. Okay, well, maybe I will get it. Maybe I will get a diamond. Okay. But Divine, if you already did it, I would say join my Facebook group. I have it pinned in the live chat, and post your listing or DM me. Doesn't matter. But you could just post your listing and I can give you like my free review on it. That's what I'm doing now, pretty much for everybody. So if anybody wants that, then yeah, just join my Facebook group, the Hawaii Turo YouTube. That's what it's called. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. And when I go live on Facebook and YouTube. So right now I'm live on Facebook. So you can see me. You'll get notified on Facebook because YouTube, the notifications, I don't really like the notifications. I wish all of my subscribers were on Facebook. It would be so much easier. But it is what it is. Okay. And Godfather, oh hey, I haven't seen you for like I don't know, almost an hour. Oh, what are your monthly parking expenses? Well, I have the one thing that is good. I don't really pay for parking right now. I know I have like 17 cars. I know it's crazy to think that, but where I park at, like I park at parks, I park on the side of the road, or I park in this paid parking, but it's not really paid because they don't really check, at least not now. It was free for a while, but yeah, I don't really pay much. I pay very little, but that's not going to be everybody. With 17 cars, you're probably be paying something. Okay. All right. Had some people ask to get in the group. I had to accept that. But okay. Yeah. That is one of the expenses, doing this business, parking stops people from growing. But when I first started, even like when I got up to 10 cars, I had a parking garage that I paid, I don't know, maybe $400 or $500 a month. But I got kicked out of there and I had to figure something else out. So I just do this. Oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, I-20, the I or L? I don't even know. Hey, I-24, or were you the only one who were you the other one who? Yeah, I saw two people and I accepted them both. Well, thank you. I don't know. I never talked to you before, but if you want to post your listing, I can take a look at it. Let's see. Did you order the Tesla or were you still looking? Oh, I did. I did order it. I think it says like November 25th to like December, I don't know, 19 or something like that. So, yeah. I can't wait to get it. I will definitely make a video on it 100%. So, that's a fact. Because every car I get, I make a video on it. Why did it kick you out? Sound like a good story. Oh man, it is a good story. I've been dealing with them since I moved into that place, which I don't live there anymore, but since like 29 no, that actually was my Airbnb. I had an Airbnb there in 2016 or was it 15? I can't remember. I think it was 2016 or I can't remember it exactly, but it's one of those times. Yeah, I was in there for a while, like 4 years, something like that, like 4 years. It was issues, I they were irritated that I was paying less than a lot of other people. I had like 10 plus cards going in and out like regularly. They had this card thing that you can use. You can use any card to come in and out, and people got irritated, or one person did it. It just, yeah, it was just annoying. You just gotta find somewhere that where you could, you know, have your cars go in and out. It just, yeah, we're all not trying to pay top dollar for cars, right? You know, for parking for our car. We're trying to pay the lowest amount that we can pay. That's what I was trying to do. Now I pay nothing. So for the time being, until they start checking, until they tow one of my cars, they don't have to start paying. But we'll see. I'm not doing nothing until a car gets towed. I'll pay that $150 tow fee and move on. Oh, okay. Oh, you're a long-time lurker. Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad you joined the group, and yeah, you're talking now. Well, thank you for watching the videos. Oh yeah, Divine. Yeah, I've never had a Tesla before, so I can't wait. It's a Model 3. I'm happy about it. I know there's so many different kinds, but a Model 3 long range, like I'm curious how the, you know, how the charging works. So I'm gonna do all that stuff. And I'm gonna drive around the island and see exactly how many miles it gets with the AC on. Because I want to know, because I don't really want to be dealing with, you know, car is like dead in like North Shore, which is like an hour plus away from where I'm at, you know. So that's the plan. Knock on wood. Okay. I didn't. I mean, is anybody, you know, watching? Did anybody have a Tesla, and how's the Tesla doing for you? Let's see. I bet somebody does. Okay. Well, before someone answers, if everybody can hit that like button, because YouTube loves that engagement, we can get more people in here. Okay. And if anybody just came on and you haven't said anything, let me know where you are watching from and how many cars you got. Hopefully that gets you. Anybody that hasn't said anything yet. I know there's somebody out there. Okay. Well, I'll. Oh, I thought I saw something. Okay. So we got like at least like 10 people in here. So great video. Oh, James. Oh, hey, hi, James. Which video are you talking about? Yeah. Are you talking about my stream? I don't know which. Yeah. Which video? Oh, let's see. Do you have any employees? Yeah, for me, it's just me. It's always been me, and it's probably gonna be me for a while, right? When I went on vacations, yeah, I had some people step in. There was a time, I forgot. There was a time. Well, it's really for Airbnb. There was a time that I found somebody on Craigslist for like a real short period of time to help me. Actually, it was for Turo, not Airbnb, to help me with the cars. But it was such a minor thing. I mean, it's so minor that I forget, right? But yeah, I mean, does anybody here have, you know, employees, or how many do you have, right? I mean, I'm assuming a lot of people, they got their full-time jobs, and this is just, you know, on the side. Maybe the side is like a lot of cars, and you can't handle, I don't know, 5+ cars and go to work full time. Oh, you say stream? Okay, yeah. Thanks, thanks. Okay, yeah, yeah, the airport delivery. Yeah, the airport's a whole nother thing. Yeah, you know that. You got to figure out that airport, whatever setup you have. I'm assuming you can't just. I don't even know. I don't know if you're in Hawaii. I don't really remember. If you're not in Hawaii, I don't know if you know like your setup. Can you leave your car at the airport? Even in Hawaii, technically, you could. I don't recommend it, but you could. Yeah. So okay, yeah, remote handoff there. So I don't know if you can do remote at the airport. Some airports are really difficult. But oh, okay, you're in Denver. Okay, Colorado. Okay. So how was the airport there? Like, have you like can you leave a car like in the parking garage or something like that? Okay, right here. See, how do you manage your airport, my airport drop offs? Well, I can tell you right now, I don't get many airports anyway. So I don't. So when I did get the airports, I just get them to take a shuttle to like Alamo or like Thrifty or something like that. I definitely don't do it at the airport. And I do catch Uber back, yes, because I charge $120, so I get about 90 of that, and Uber is about 20 something bucks to $30 range. So it just all depends on how busy it is. And yeah, this is it's kind of a funny question. Do I Uber back or ride my scooter? I have done both. I have definitely my Wide Wheel Pro has a 19-mile range, right? And it can go up 26 miles an hour. So that scooter, I've done it plenty of times, but I stopped doing that. It wasn't worth saving $20 on it. So that's a no-no for me. Because that's about 9 miles. 9 miles on the scooter. So don't need that. Oh, James, you said they have an agreement? You mean your airport does? Yeah. Did you say the airport has a great? Okay, that's great. I mean, if that's what you're saying, airport has a setup, then yeah, that's great. But then Alfonso just said Denver airport's difficult. When I book a car, oh, they meet us at a hotel. Okay, we pick up the keys at the hotel and we're dropped off at the airport. Oh, okay. Hold on, but you said James just said they have an agreement with Turo. What? How come you had? How come? Why did they do that? Was this a while ago? Medicine Hotel. Yeah, I wonder how long ago. Maybe it's they just recently got an agreement. Maybe. Oh, they have a parking spot. Okay, so okay. Alfonso, how long ago was that? That's why. That is why. Your trip was a couple years ago. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. So James, why do you need another person? Like what to drop the car? I'm assuming that your car can't sit there. Oh, another airport too. Okay. So he said Turo has an agreement with a Tampa airport, designated parking space in economy garage. You don't. Oh wow, wow. Okay, so it's changing. I didn't even know that. That's changing. Well, I guess hope for Hawaii because Hawaii does not. So we got LAX, we got Tampa, and we got what was it Denver? Okay. Well, Jane, I mean, if you can get $120, which they take only 10%. Well, was it 10-15%? Get like $90 of that. That's 90 extra dollars. It does tend to add up. But I don't get many airports, so I don't even try to get airports. I'm Waikiki only. There's too many cars like all around the island, and there's too many cars around the island, and they can only get airports. So there's airport is so saturated even more. I don't even mess with that. I've never needed the airport. Like even when I started in 2017, I very rarely got airports. Like it's just not something that I've ever needed. If you okay, you get requested all the time. Do you have it $120? That's something. If you have it $120 and you're still getting requests all the time, and that is something. I mean, yeah. I know that it does take some time, dropping it off there. If that's what you're saying, the time of dropping it off, leaving it in that parking spot, just someone has to do it. I get requests at 1:30. Well, 120 is the max. What do you? Oh, you mean is that your daily rate? You got your daily rate 130 and your delivery fee is at 120? Well, they're booking for what? Like a what? Like a week or something? Oh wow. Well, that's wow. Well, that is some money though, man. I mean, if that 6 days, I mean that's 6 days. I mean that $120 might just be your Turo's. It might be Turo's fee, right? Like if you did a delivery and you what Turo's Turo's fee, whatever plan you're on, is it more than 100? Well, is it more than $120 or $90 or something? It might not. Well, yeah. You got to balance the two, right? I mean, that's basically what that comes down to. Yeah, work comes first, right? Let's see. How do you keep your listings consistently showing up at the top for renters to see? Do you just price your cars a little lower than similar vehicles? I mean, for the most part, yes, it is definitely price, right? I mean, it's not. I mean, I know some people, this Turo's algorithm. I mean, to me, not necessarily. It's not really an algorithm, really. I mean, it's really they search by price. It's really that simple. I mean, that's unless they are searching if a new person goes on there and they're just searching for like the relevancy, they leave it at the default, right? That's not price. That's just whatever cars that Turo deems. It's usually like Tesla. Usually, it's really nice cars that you see in the commercials, but who really searches like that? Maybe some people do, but really small percentage. Most people are clicking that price low to high and go from there. So like when whoever's watching, I said this earlier in the stream as well. If there were a lot of cars in your market, over 200, in that whatever search, like the normal search stuff, like the default search, and your car is like 210, 215, or 201, your car is not going to show up, and you're getting mad that your car is not showing up, and with a in the algorithm. That's why, because Turo only shows 200 cars, and that it's always been like that as far as I know. So like if you're in an area, you just do a search in your area right now, right? Just leave it default. You just leave it default. Just put the price to like whatever price what your car. Put the price where your car is, right? You can put price search by price. That doesn't matter for this search. That doesn't matter. And just look at the bottom. If you see 200 plus cars there, then yeah, there's a lot of cars like in your market, right? But if you see like a 150, and it will change, right? If you do it like tomorrow, the next day, a week out, the farther you go out, more cars are going to show up, right? That's just how that works, But then you'll see, like when your car shows up. But if you look in like this is like the worst case, right? You look absolute worst case that you look 1 hour from now, right? You just look at 1 hour from now. Right now, just go in there and look 1 hour from now. Put your price, whatever price your car is, put that there. If you see 200 plus at the bottom, then you know that your market is way oversaturated with cars. Simple thing. Unless your price is really, really high, then that means you need to drop your price. But if your price is already low compared to the market and you still see 200 plus, yeah. Help you with that. Okay, Dime. Okay, I'll check after. See, airport guests are picky too. They complain about paying $85 for a fully loaded vehicle. Yeah, airports just different, and you got to deal with them picking up, the times of the planes coming in and stuff. I've dealt with that for years doing when I was a full-time Uber driver and when I was doing private stuff. So that airport, but complaining $85, I don't. People complain regardless. There's no way around that. Okay. So if we got anybody else new, because I know I haven't said this in a while, let me know how many cars you got and where you are located. Yeah, James. Yeah, exactly. Complaining about that. That's crazy. That is the truth. Okay. So if everybody can hit that like button, that would be great for the YouTube algorithm. Let's see if we can get to 20 people. I think my highest is like 16, but I don't know if we can get there. I saw 13 earlier in this stream, but we'll see if we get there. I don't know. I think a lot of people are they're watching in the background. Nobody wants to talk, or well, it's a couple people talking. Everyone's watching in the background, but it's cool. It's all G. It's all G. Oh, okay. This is a good question. So why do you think some people are getting more bookings for similar vehicles even now their prices are higher? Well, are you 100% sure their price is higher? Like that, I mean, like how much higher? I mean, if we're talking about a few dollars, there's no difference. But if you're talking about like $10 to $15 difference, that is a big difference. I mean, the only thing I can think about in that situation is if it's at the airport, right? And maybe you are charging like a higher, well, you're charging a higher delivery fee than what they're charging, right? But that's how that, if you look at it like that. But if you're talking about, because when people are booking, it shows the actual total price. So if you're looking at that your total price and then their total price, and their price is like I don't know, $50 more, and they're booking, it's like the similar car, and they're booking that car. That doesn't make any sense. If that's the data that you're looking at right now, then I mean, what else? Yeah, $50 more. People don't do that unless they're really trying to book with that person. But $50 is a huge difference. I mean, $5, that's nothing, but pay $50 for the exact same car. Who does that? I don't think people do that. Yeah, Diamond said, yeah, listing the pictures, but for like $50 difference. I mean, maybe 5 or 10. Yeah, I mean that's always possible. I mean that range, but like when I'm assuming you're talking about a lot more than $5, $10. Talking about something that's actual like a price difference, right? But yeah, I mean for smaller stuff, definitely. Listing, the reviews, right? You read the reviews. What if you don't have the best reviews, right? Maybe you have some reviews that people have said things that, something wrong with the car, right? Some maintenance thing. I mean, or something that you did. I mean, there's so many things, right? I mean, yeah, but definitely the review. The review would definitely stop you from getting booked as much. See, I put my first car on Turo last week and left it on auto price. It was booked for 4 trips in the first week. The price they set was fair. I'm trying to get those 10 trips as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, if you believe it's fair, it's fair. I mean, it just did you look at the market and see what the price of other cars like that in your market? And I do have a question for you, I-24. Like, have you seen that? Like, do you know somebody who got booked? And what was like the price difference? Because I am curious. Yeah. What was the price difference? Okay. Okay, then Diamond said, yeah, they were about $20 higher, but not getting booked. Okay, well you're saying, yeah, if it's higher, yeah, I mean that's okay. Well, Let's see. What do you do to ensure five? Yeah, well, I mean, basically, I mean, I don't get 5 stars all the time. I mean, I get like 90% 5 stars, which is kind of like on the lower end of the power host, all star host thing. I don't. I've only recently got the 90% anyway in the last like year or so. I I always hovered around like 80, 85, 84, 86 around there. But to ensure it, I mean, reality, my problem at the beginning when I first started, I went after everybody for cleaning, and that affected my ratings a lot, especially on like my older cars. You could see like my overall rating on them are like 4.7 something, and or one's 4.68. And the reason why, well, the 4.68, the reason for that car, that's actually my worst Mustang. It has a lot of dings on it. That's why that car is that, and I went after cleaning up for everybody. Good thing that car is actually being painted right now, so that car is not gonna have that problem anymore. But that's basically have a car that's like looks nice on the outside and the inside. I have a lot of my cars. My cars are really 100,000 miles, been on the platform for years and years and years. I have like my seats are worn in pretty much all of my used cars. It's just something that is what it is, right? I've the salt water stains. I've tried to get out. I keep coming back. I given up. I don't care anymore. Just the inside. It's just not new. Basically rent something new or close to new. Be nice. I mean, smile a lot. I mean, well, if you're meeting them, try to. I mean, if there's an issue, try to handle it the best that you can. You know, stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's not all about getting 5 stars every single time. I mean, when you start getting, volume of trips and stuff, it really doesn't matter. I mean, of course, getting all 1 star, obviously that's not going to work. But once you start doing this a while, you're going to get mostly 5 stars anyway. And every now and then someone rates you 4 stars for no reason, or maybe it's a reason that you're at fault or the car is at fault. I mean, it is what it is. I really don't sweat over reviews that much. Let's see. In my short time of doing this and relatively being booked out all the time, research location of vehicles, listing pictures, a thorough and friendly description. What is what the guess? Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If the price is within $5 or 10, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a combination of like everything. Yeah, I can definitely. But then there comes a point when the price is just so much difference. It doesn't. It really. It shouldn't happen. A $50 or even a $30 difference. It just. Yeah, they're gonna go for the cheaper one. But yeah, I mean, I think listing a picture is okay. Locate, and that's no okay. Yeah, that location of the vehicle, that was another thing I did not say earlier. I should have said that because that's definitely another thing. But if they're at the airport, location of the vehicle does not matter. But the research, the listing pictures, I think the pictures, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying there are some people who have like really horrible photo. Like their first photo is like one section of the car. I mean, come on. People are just gonna go to the next one, right? Unless they really want that car and it's like the only car there, right? Because it says the car right underneath that. But but who does it? Like, why would you do that? Just get a nice photo. But like people do like really professional photos. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, do I think that really matters to other cars that someone just take a photo? Just a regular photo. I don't think that matters. But yeah, and there's some descriptions. Like I've read so many descriptions, and I've seen stuff in there that saying people don't do this, don't do that, don't everywhere. I'm like, people read that and be like, I don't want to rent from you, right? I mean, you're going to try and charge me for like every little thing, and it just, yeah. That's one on that. So yes, I see some people with listings of $10, $25 more per car, but they get booked more frequently. I thought it was due to their low delivery fee. Some of you are pretty high. Well, is this at the airport or is this, not the airport? Because like I said, as I was reading the other one, airport, everybody's on the same playing field in regards to location. If it's anywhere else, it's the guest location. And then it doesn't matter, right? I mean, someone could, just because it's a little bit higher, but they're staying closer to that one, they'll book that one. And maybe. And you put, I'm assuming due to trip length, the delivery fees even out. Okay, yeah. Well, if it is a while, trip fees doesn't, or delivery fees doesn't mean as much if it's like a week. And also notice some hosts don't deliver or have limited delivery options. Okay, yeah, I've noticed that too. And there's another thing you got to remember too, right? I don't know if you looked at it because I don't think you put that in there when you were, you did not. Discounts. Remember, discounts. So that's some people have really, really high discounts on those higher price stuff. So that could be another reason as well. There's lots of reasons. See, honestly, fees daily rate doesn't seem to be a huge issue. It's a factor. Don't get me wrong, but if you present yourself like you're going to give someone good service, people will book. Yeah, I, I mean, I think it well to a certain extent, which I've already said. Yeah, I mean the prices are pretty close to each other, right? And everybody has the exact same, great reviews, 5-star description. I mean, yeah. If someone got like a horrible description saying all that stuff, maybe they got like a couple recent reviews on like their character and stuff, but and they see someone that's like a little bit more, like $10. I can see them doing that. Yeah. I understand that, but you're saying customer service. I don't even know if that's for me. See, I've seen photos sideways because they took it vertical with their iPhones and at a busy gas station, as if you literally said, "Oh, damn, maybe I should take a pic for Turo." Yeah, yeah. I've seen some photos, man. I'm like, yeah, you should probably not have that as your first photo. Probably your last photo or something, right? Definitely not. But yeah, just like I said about that photo, yeah. Just don't have photos like that. Just take a nice photo. But getting booked over other people, yeah, I know. That is the thing, right? I would say really to get booked the most, just have the most settings open that you can, right? And just don't have horrible reviews. And yeah, I mean, because if you only have like your location, your home location only, and your home location is like farther from like where a lot of people book from, it's gonna be hard to get some booking. Yeah, you can get some, but to get the most, which this is why when I go over people's listing, I always ask them, can they do delivery if they don't have it? Like the two deliveries, the airport and the guest chosen delivery, right? Or check the guest chosen location, right? Because that just gives you more opportunity to get booked. Because for me, I'm crazy with it. I ain't got no restrictions. Actually, I haven't even really. Well, I can't really go into that and that because I can't even see it. But like, what is like your? Do you do 1 hour bookings, 2 hour bookings? I do 1 hour bookings, right? How far in advance? 1 hour, and what is right now? Once the car comes back, I think it's set for 3 hours. But before pre-COVID, it was 1 hour. You could do 1 hour. I know. As soon as someone returns a car, it can go right back out in an hour. It was like that. It was because I was like that. I had 1 hour, 1 hour. So you can book last minute and you can book the car as soon as it comes back to an hour. I know. I was crazy with it. Or I am crazy with it. That's how I was. So I had some cars, like I said, literally come back and go right back out in an hour. Yeah, I've had that multiple times. And I bet you once all this stuff's over, it's going to go back to that. And I got me more bookings too, right? With no restrictions. And Instabook, like even if you do not want Instabook, like I said earlier in the stream, if somebody is searching last minute, this is what a lot of new people do not know. When people are searching last minute, which I've already said, when they're searching last minute, it's automatically turned on Instabook. So automatically. So even if you hate Instabook, but you want last minute bookings, you're probably gonna have to have it, Instabook on. Okay. And one of my cars is trying to come back early. So I'm going to give this stream another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I don't have to end it. But like I said, as soon as in the next 2 hours, probably the next 2 hours, my video is going to be up. I didn't want to do it this late, but my video is going to be up. It's like 20 minutes long, but I think it's going to be good. It's a good one, especially if you are just starting Turo. It is definitely a good one. That it is. Okay. So in my opinion, I don't mean to go against anyone's methods, but this is a business in a way. As passive as you may think it is, you still have to provide service, communication, check-in, and such. Yeah, I totally agree. You know, I have definitely seen like some really bad reviews on people, especially like on the newer side of Turo, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it is. I know personally, I'm not even going to say I'm the best customer service. I'm not the best customer service. I can tell you that right now. I'm not. And that's probably another reason why I was never an all-star power host until the last year. For the first 3 years, I was not. And I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Something that I work on, or, I just, as long as I stay above the minimum of 80%, which that's really low anyway. But yeah, I just know I'm not the best customer service, especially when people piss me off, right? When someone does something stupid, that just, yeah, I'm, I'm not really too, yeah, but can't wait for the next video, man. I'm done right now. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully a lot of people watch it. Hopefully YouTube pushes it out to a lot of people, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. I got to get back on Facebook. Who is? See, what happens when they come back later? Are you talking about when? Are you talking about when the renter's late? Is that what you're talking about? And my thing is not. Sorry, my thing is lagging. I don't know who this is. Oh, okay. Oh, CL. Okay. Yeah, I mean it all. Yeah, okay, gotcha. It all depends, right? It depends on how late they are, right? Because Turo has like late fees, right? They have a late fee from 30 minutes to 2 hours, and then they have like a 2 hour plus. So one is like really low. I can't remember exactly what it is, but like the one that's over 2 hours is like a day's worth or almost a day's worth. Well, after that, they don't pay anything else, right? So this is why that's why you gotta have trackers in your cars, and you gotta go get your cars, right? Literally, like a lot of people they go repo cars. That's what you're gonna have to do because Turo's not paying you for all these extra days. Let's just imagine that you had another booking coming up. If you just sit there and let Turo do its stuff, you're gonna lose money, 100%. Especially if the car is close enough that you can go get your car. If I was in the mainland, I would go get my car. That's why you gotta have spares. You got to have spares, and that's what you got to do. I know. I mean, I think I was talking to someone earlier today, and they're saying like someone returned the car 3 days late and they had to cancel, buddy. I didn't ask them this, but I'm thinking in my head, I would have gone and gotten my car, like because someone just keeps your car for extra 3 days. You're not getting no money for that. It's not covered by insurance or anything. So basically, you're driving the car for free, right? But that's just something you learn eventually. And let's see. You said, can you share one of those stories? I don't know what story are you talking about, or what? Sorry, yeah, I don't remember. Let me know I-24 what you're talking about. I don't remember. Can you report it stolen? Oh yeah, you can go that route. That's exactly what Turo is going to do. It's a whole process, but it's not going to get your car back faster. The cops, I think they're not even really, for what I've seen. I've never actually had to do this. From what I've read and stuff, man, it's not something that's quick. Because since it's not technically stolen, because you kind of gave it to them for a certain period of time, it's a whole process. It's just best for you to just go get your car. I mean, that's the best thing to do. Going that route. I mean, if it actually really if they really stole your car, then okay, then eventually they'll get all the stuff out. But just point is, just go get your car. That's what you're gonna have to do. I mean That's how Turo has it set up, man. It's just, yeah, it ain't. Hopefully, you never have to deal with that. But if you are dealing with that, or just someone is like not that far away and they're not responding at all, I would just be going to go get my car. Oh, okay, okay. See, when I was talking about the bad renters, like I said, I know there's lots of stories on YouTube. I actually haven't had too many bad stories. Not really. I mean, I've never had a car stolen. People very rarely smoke in my car. Rarely. I know on Facebook, I see people. I read posts and people are posting smoke all the time. Like I very rarely deal with smoke, and usually smoking is what comes from locals. I've dealt with it maybe very rare. I mean, other than that, I mean I know I one time I rented to like these military people and they got a DUI and I had to go get my car. Even technically that actually wasn't even through Turo. That's when I did direct, which I'm never doing it that way again. But that's back when I didn't know. But other than that, yeah, I have not dealt with too many things. I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't. But when I get asked this question, I'm like, I don't really have too many. I mean, not really. I mean, I had to self repo a car once, but I mean, the problem was the woman. It was a local person, and she said she fell asleep, and I needed the car, so I scootered like I don't know 3 or 4 miles to go get my car. So I mean, I ended up charging her improper return. Late improper return. I think late return. I charged her for the key because she didn't want to put the key in an Uber, and she pissed me off. So I was like, well, she already pissed me off anyway. But I told her put the key in Uber. She didn't want to do that, so I charged her for the key. And if you don't know that we are, us as Turo hosts, the one thing that Turo pays us automatically is key replacement, right? If you didn't know that, key replacement is like the one thing like they automatically pay for. So if your key gets lost, don't worry about it. As long as you go get a receipt, get another one, boom, they'll pay you. So pretty easy, very easy process. Should you start with 60/40 or the 75/25? Well, the 75/25 is what I say. The 60/40 is kind of hard to make money on, and I don't think it's worth it. Unless you are renting some really exotic car, making like $300 a day on it or something. But yeah, I don't see that being anything. When I first started, I thought of things differently in regards to insurance. So I would never done. But yeah, 60/40, man, like just calculate like giving Turo 40%. I mean, they're still gonna nickel and dime you like when you have like damages and stuff. Right? Trust me. It ain't worth it. It's gonna make you mad when they start dinging you for like $1,000 and you're like, what? Like I'm giving you 40% for all this long and you're still nickel and diming? Trust me, they will. They definitely will. Or they'll pull this. Huh. There's an accident and they'll tell you to go work it out with the renter. Like I find that to be crazy that they even say stuff like that. Like I'm like, what? Like what am I paying you for? Like why do I gotta go try and work it out with the renter? I've seen that plenty of times. Even like on the 75 plan, I'm like, I'm paying you 25%. That's for you. Like you work that out. You deal with that and pay me my money. Right? Sometimes Turo can be a trip. I can tell you that right now. But yeah. If we got anybody new, just let me know where you are located and let me know how many cars you got. Okay. What do you do in those situations? Are you talking about the situation with I had to go get the car? Is that what you're talking about? I think that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about the situation when Turo tells you to go work it out with the renter? If that's what you're talking about, which one are you talking about? I don't know what situation you're talking about. I'll just do not know. Well, if you're talking about the one when they tell you to go work it out with the renter, I would just kick that back to Turo, and they should be the one working with that. If that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about the renter that I had, I already said that. So, oh yeah, then they kick it right back to them because that's their responsibility, right? Just kick it right back. Say that's them, because what they tell you that they recommend you to do that, right? They try to say it in a way that they get you to go do it, but you don't have to. You can say that you want them to take care of it. It's their responsibility. On those plans, like the 60 and the 75, that's all Turo. Like if I was on any of those plans, I would only be working through Turo. I would not even deal with the renter if damages happen. I'll be like, damage happened, okay, whatever. I mean, I'll make a claim and go straight with Turo. That's exactly what I would do. I would never even talk about damages with the renter on a 60 or the 75. There's no point. There's really no point. Not to me. The 75, you lose $250. Okay, good. You lose that, you move on. 60-40, you shouldn't lose anything. And yeah, damages happen, get it fixed, boom. That's my opinion on that. Oh, James, you're on the Facebook now. Okay. But yeah, if anybody's watching, if you just had an accident and Turo has told you or more likely they recommend you go work it out, and you're on the 60 or 75 plan, say no, you want them to do it because it doesn't make any sense. And hey, how's it going, Ajax C or AJ? I'm saying AJ. AJC. Would you charge a customer a refilling fee if they return it a quarter from full? Oh, when you have them car full, how much you charge them? So, well, in no situation, it depends on how the pictures are, right? With me, 100%, I charge for everything. Some people might say no, they do not. But if it ain't full, right? So I would do that. But if they do dispute it, right, or if they don't respond to it, it's going to go through Turo. So if you took good photos, you'll definitely see it get paid like that, right? But if it's like suspect photos, there's a possibility Turo won't accept that. So that quarter, show that it is a quarter, right? Show that there is a gap there. Turo will pay you. But I don't care. I mean, because usually when I do that, well, this is what you should do when you have to do that anyway. I just say it's Turo. Oh, I'll say it's whatever it costs to fill it up. It's that fuel plus Turo charges, an inconvenience fee of $10. Blame it on Turo because you know what? Turo will blame it on you on so many things. So I blame that on Turo every single time. Seriously, that's exactly what I do. But yeah, I charge. That adds up, man. Trust me. There are going to be lots of times in this business where you're going to lose money. I'm telling you, there's so many ways, man, that you're going to lose money doing this from the renters, doing stupid stuff or just them driving the car, like maintenance stuff. I mean, just tearing up stuff, tires, patches. I mean, there's going to be so many things. You got to get money. You got to get money when you can get it, right? And as long as it's like, it's not against terms of service, which that's obviously not, right? You got to do it. Some people, they'll just say whatever, take that. But no, I love it when I see the gas is not full, right? But sometimes there are some times that I've actually lost on that, which is like when I top it off and it's like it's still touching the full line, but it's not like on the the side that I want it on. In those situations, yeah, I just leave it that way. I'll rent it out like that, and then the next person will fill it up to the max. So I mean, like even that, like worst case, well, I will still charge anyway, but worst case, like yeah. Oh, see, I just read the protection plan doesn't cover extras. Why would I do unlimited miles? Hold on. What that means is talking about extras like anything like that they can steal, that they can take, right? That's what it means by that. Not that kind of stuff, right? Like anything, if you have like a phone mount, you got chargers, you got beach stuff, you got a GPS stuff. Those are the things that they're talking about that they don't cover. Not that kind of stuff. Let's see. Would you charge also for a car coming back unclean and how much? Yeah, this stuff has changed, man. Like when I first, I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, but when I first started in 2017, this answer will be 100% Yes, yes, yes. Because it was so easy to get paid on cleaning fees. You just call them, upload the photos. The person that's talking to you on the phone looks at the photos. They say they approve. Boom, you get an email. Bam, you get paid. It was simple. It was easy. So that's how I did it all the time until they started changing it and made it harder and harder and harder to get paid out. Now it's almost impossible. And now it really is impossible. They took it off. So it's not really up to you anymore, right? I would say now it's not even worth it trying to do cleaning, trying to go for a cleaning fee afterwards, unless it's like completely destroyed and you're going for $150. It's not worth it. Don't even waste your time to go for the small stuff. Your best bet is try to get them to add something that might be a cleaning fee, but that's not called a cleaning fee, an extra pre-trip, right? Simple as that. Like I said, I have a thing called Aloha package, and I have it under my limited miles on all my cars. But you can see if you click my cars in my playlist, you'll see that. And so far, no one's taken it. It's pretty slow right now, so no one's really at extras right now anyway. But I say in that extra is that if you take it, just bring the car back. You don't have to clean it, So it's kind of like a cleaning fee, but not a cleaning fee. So yeah, the cleaning stuff is something. A lot of people will tell you that we clean for free, cleaning's included. Okay, you can agree with that or not. I don't agree with that, right? My thing is that if the cleaning fee is included, I say it's not, right? For me, which it should be for everybody, your price is based off your market, right? I mean, regardless, don't even talk about the cleaning yet. Whatever your market is, that's where your price is going to be at, and then you're adding everything else. The prepaid fuel, the cleaning, the limited miles, all this stuff is extra, right? You go to a business, right? I mean, they get you in, right? And they sell all this other stuff. It's the same thing. All businesses do that. So, but some people who don't run a business, never have, they start doing this stuff, and then they'll tell you that it's all including the price. Okay, if you're renting out a C8 and you're getting $300 a day for it, okay, then yes, of course, it's probably in the price. But you're renting out a car for like $40, $30 a day. Come on, yeah. That's my take on it. But yeah, cleaning is something that a lot of people want to say stuff. How long have you been watching my channel, AJ? Or if you just started watching today? And or if you just started, I would say join my Facebook group and send me or post me, or you can DM me. My Facebook group is pinned in the live chat. I'm doing like a free review of your listing. If you want that, yeah, just join the group and just post that. Or anybody who's already joined, or if anybody wants to join, it's a Turo Facebook group. It's Hawaii Turo YouTube. Okay, and definitely, AJ, 100%. Join my Facebook group, Hawaii Turo YouTube. You can find it that way, or just click the link in the live chat and join the group and just post your listing, and I'll look. Yeah, and post your listing, and I'll look at it and give you some advice. It's my free review. I obviously, as you see on the bottom, I do paid coaching as well, Patreon. That's a way more in-depth coaching, but just doing looking at your listing and stuff, which is actually I have a video coming out as soon as this stream is over. I'm going to start uploading it. I've been doing that for like last week on Facebook. I've seen like 100. I've seen a lot. And I thought I need to make a video about that. And I made a video like 20 minutes long, and that video is going to go up probably the next 2 hours. It's going to take a little while to get that up, but that's what that's going to be. Yeah. Well, hopefully I see you on there. That group is going to grow and grow and grow. And yeah. Let's see. And then also, you can, I don't know if you watch, I do have an extra video. It's called Maximize Extras. I would watch that video too. If you just put Maximize Extras Turo, my video will come up. But if you watch that video, I go over like most of the extras that you can do, including the post cleaning fee, which is not anymore. But that video was before they did that. But I would watch that video as well. Or anybody that's trying to, want to add, everybody should have extras anyway. At least something. It's just extra money. I don't see why not. Okay. So we just hit the 2 hour mark. So I got about 5 more minutes, and that's going to be the end of this stream because one of my cars is coming back early. It's supposed to be 5 o'clock, but they want to come back early. I'm like, oh, okay. They actually wanted it even earlier. I'm like, nope, I got to do the stream. Got to talk to you guys. And then, yeah, if anybody didn't know, I'm going to be streaming twice a week, right? So I streamed on Monday. So the next time I'm going to stream is probably going to be Monday or Tuesday, one of them. So, and probably going to be every Friday, too. I'm going to try and do this every single Friday. I can, unless I have cars going out around this time. Obviously, it's going to be hard for me to do it then. But at least in the short term, I'd definitely be doing it on a Friday. Okay. How many cars do you have on Turo, if you don't mind? Well, I have 17 cars, but I have 16 cars active. One car it's not Turo. It's not good enough for Turo. Well, something's wrong with it. It can drive, but something's wrong with it. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm myself. I don't have no helpers. Normally, all my cars are going out. You know, it's pretty crazy. Lately, it's been pretty slow. Today, I had 5 cars go out. So today was one of the rare days that I actually got some cars out. And someone just booked a car, while the stream was going on. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I got 2 bookings, actually. They might be for tomorrow, but I'm going to check that after the stream. And you said, did you tell me how many? Did you say how many cars you have? I don't remember. No, I don't think you did. How many cars do you have, AJ? And how many trips do you have? You just started a week ago. Like, how many trips? Yeah. Oh, let me guess. You still haven't had that Ford Mustang Power Steering. You know what, man? I haven't even really paid attention to it. I am driving it daily to move it from one spot to the next every day, but no, I literally have not, and I've been lazy. I know that I really haven't. Somebody wants to buy it from me. I know the Turo host, but I'm like, I don't really want to sell it right now. I just wanted to sit on it and just wait. There's no rush for me with that car. Even if it was fixed, it wouldn't be running anyway. So yeah, you're right. Let's see. How would you go about scaling 10 cars from 2? What ways would you acquire cars? Well, I mean, there's lots of ways on YouTube, man, that people do stuff. I mean, I did it over a long period of time, really. I mean, I did add like 7 cars in 2018, but it was like month. It was like months in between, right? And 1 month it was 2. But I mean, I just did it the traditional way. There was no way with me. I mean, I don't know what your credit is, how much money you make from your regular job. I mean, all those things, come into account, well, I'm pretty sure you know that anyway. I mean, if you're trying to go to get like a commercial loan, get a commercial account. I don't know if you have an LLC. I mean, some people do that. I mean, I've seen that a lot on Facebook recently. I haven't done that route. Maybe eventually I will. I don't know. Right. So yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways of doing it. I mean, I do know it's crazy that this one person or other people have. The point is, you go get a whole bunch of loans in a short period of time, like in a week or something like that, and have all these cards. I think that's kind of crazy, but that's, you've got to do what you can. But yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, I'm not assuming anything. Are your 2 cars that you have? You said 2, right? You said 2 cars. Yes, you did. You said 2. Are they loans or are they cash? Or are you trying to get a lot of loans? Because one thing I can tell you, if you watch, I don't know if you watched my video, the video that I said that I paid off all of my loans, I would definitely watch that video. But short version is I had 12 loans and I ain't never doing that again. Basically, that was way too much in loans. But AJ, I know you came late, but I am going to have to end this stream because I got to go get a car. But like I said, I have a new video that's going to be coming up in the next couple of hours. And yeah, and hopefully I see everybody on Facebook, right? Join my Facebook group It's linked in the live chat. Get 3 loans. Okay. But yeah, hope we can continue this conversation later, but I do have to go. But guys, thank you for watching, right? I know we're 2 hours in. I know some people are watching from the beginning. Probably didn't say anything, but thank you for watching. And wait. Oh, Christopher. Hey, how's it going, man? You got me right in my... You just seen this? YouTube just sent it to you? Just now? Oh, they just sent it to you. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Chris. Well, catch me on Monday. Oh, you're still at work. Well, okay, I know because the time difference did go back an hour. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I'll be on Monday. I'll definitely more likely be Monday or Tuesday, but I'll put it out probably like on the weekend or something like that. But I do gotta go, guys. Got 6. Nice. You are welcome. That's nice. You're welcome. But yeah, watch my next video. That's gonna be up probably the next couple of hours. And thank you everybody for watching for this 2 hours. I will talk to everybody soon.